What's up everybody? Eeaassyynow here, starting up a brand new Disney Mirrorverse YouTube channel. Very excited to be doing this with all of you guys. Lots to discuss, lots to talk about, the good, the bad. This first video is just going to be a quick introduction of me, a little tour of my account, and I'll probably finish up by talking about some things that I would like to do in future. So let's get right into it. So this is my profile currently. I've been playing since the very beginning of this beta. Currently at 84,000 power, 23 Guardians unlocked, Oogie Boogie being the strongest, Ariel being the favourite. Let's give you guys a little look at the rest of my Guardians. Okay, here we go. As you can see, there's quite a lot at 5-star. 16 I think in total, 6 at 4-star, and then poor old Baloo sat there at 2 stars, warming the bench. I never bothered to buy Elsa. I don't really like range guardians anymore. The crit cap hit too hard, they don't seem to do anything. Things are much better with a tank, a support and a melee. That's what I use most of the time, especially in dungeons when I can. Moving on down to moats. Yeah, there was a time I had all of these, but with the new Guardians, the last few was tanks and melee, so they took a hit. Gems, pretty much full. Yeah, the T3s as well. Books, no, these are a pain point. I definitely want to make an episode discussing these and how many of these have just been wasted in the stash. Items, dungeon stuff. They've been sat there a while then. From the first 2 weeks of dungeon. I might have gone a little bit wild. But I've learnt and I won't be doing that again. Stash, as always, full of books. The occasional rank up material. Nothing exciting. All the good stuff expired a long time ago. Okay, so let's hop out of here a second. And let's take a look in crystals. I've used a lot of these recently. I mean, I think I've only got, yeah, not many. Not as many as I once had anyway. Baloo's necessities. I'm not sure what else, but I'll probably buy 2 things of energy with that. I've used all my laurels on Ascendant crystals, chasing Donald, but I'm going to save up them for now, in hopes that a new Guardian or the store price is drastically reduced, because let's face it, at the moment those are extortionate. Stardust store, as you can see, 16k at the top. I only need just under 3k to max Mini. It's going to be a good day when that happens. Mini's really fun to play. I'd really like to see her overall stats at the end. Couple of signets for sale there. Maybe worth a buy. Okay everyone, now you've had a sneaky look at my account. Some of the things I would like to talk about in the future coming up will be, I'd like to get into a big conversation about signets and the talent upgrades. Everything expiring in the stash, this is a major pain point for a lot of players now. The gems, T2 availability, T3 availability, crystals, astrals, radiants, timekeepers, luminous crystals. Do we need that much of a variety? Let's discuss. Towers of Terror. And the nightmare that is floor 20. Eesh. I mean, I've got 2 rank 5s, and I'm hoping to get a support to rank 5 next. Probably Bell. And I'm still not sure it'll be enough, but we think it was designed that way to be impossible. So at the very least, we need a reset soon. Otherwise, it's just sat there. No one's happy with it. The recent offers and the paywalls. Here everybody knows Elsa was locked behind a huge paywall. Some people did buy her, and that's great for them, but for me, as a usual spender, that was one off I had to miss. It just didn't seem worth it for me. She's going to be sat at 4 stars. The price was ridiculously overpriced. Granted, there was a lot of signets in there too, but yeah, I just didn't see the worth in that one. Dungeons are a hot topic. I'd really like to do a longer episode about dungeons. Last week, we just ended this week actually, We did the extended version of the dungeons with more floors. I'd love to know everybody's opinion on that. My personal preference, I prefer 5-floor dungeons. It's just a preference for me because sometimes I don't always have a lot of time to sink into it. But yeah, I'd love to know everybody's thoughts on that. Another episode will be Bazaar, Laurels, and the Stardust Store. What do we want to see? How often should it change? Reduced prices, perhaps. Stardust Store could do with more variety, especially newer tunes. It just seems to have the original tunes in there. Guardians, sorry. And yeah, it could do with a little bit of a change. Daily quests and achievements. Now, for free to play, this is probably the main source of getting your orbs now. Personally, I think these are really stale now. They're really boring. It's overdue time for an update. They needs more variety, more things to do to get everybody engaged on these. And I know they're just passive, but when it gets stale, it's time for a change, right? Alliance events. Now, these were changed recently, mainly the Stellar, but it's practically still the same. We know that. The rules changed a little bit, but it's still the same. Now, I've got a couple of really good ideas for these. I think they're really good. I'd love to get into an episode with you guys, discuss it, see what we think, see what ideas you guys have from other games. Maybe we could blend them together, come up with something great. Who knows? Featured events and stories. Now, the featured events, today, later on, they're going to try a new style of event with split paths. You have to make a choice on the Aladdin path. I don't really know too much about it yet, but it's something I can cover later on. I'll do some recordings, give it a voiceover, talk you guys through the new event. Another point is the story campaigns. Now, there's not really too much to touch on with these, in my opinion. I actually really like the story development. It's gradually getting harder. You see people on Discord and in the global chat asking for help on certain nodes. So yeah, it's difficult for them. It's challenging, but they can overcome it. We've got a great community. Everybody helps out. So yeah, I think they're not too bad actually. So yeah, that about wraps this first video up, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you want to see more. Just let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.